The next speaker is an organizer from National Union of Workers, Team Nelthorpe. Please welcome.
Thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land and also acknowledge the contributions of people like William Cooper and Doug Nichols, who fought for Aboriginal citizenship rights many years ago on these very streets. I'd like to invite up with me all the members of the National Union of Workers who are here today and all the members of the Rohingya community just to come up and stand up on the stage with me now if you could. So trade unionism is built around collectivism. So I'm not speaking for myself today, I'm speaking for these members of our union, okay? We have many people here with us today from the Rohingya community. Some of you may have heard that overnight in Rakhine State there was some brutal attacks on the Rohingya community. I'm going to ask Shafiqul just to explain a little bit more about that. He's one of the community leaders in Melbourne.
Hello everyone, thank you very much for getting us to describe our issue, ongoing crisis in Burma. In the past 24 hours, more than 600 Rohingya people have been killed by military government. Now we're here today to raise our ongoing crisis and show solidarity and ask for international community. Thank you very much.
I've also got Yunus here. So Yunus lost his cousin yesterday in fighting in Rakhine State. All our Rohingya members here, they came to Australia by boat, and we want to let them know that you're welcome to come to Australia by boat, and we welcome it. Refugees are human beings, refugees are union members. Yes. So unionism is built around collectivism. So many of these members behind me today, they work in our farms, they work in our food factories. We have Rohingya members, we have Hazara members, we have people from Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia. Many countries are members of our union. And with unionism, you don't care about what someone's nationality is, you don't care about whether they came by boat, whether they came by plane. You collectively work together for united goals. Our values as a country used to be the same. My grandfather, his name was Victor Varnavas, he came to this country on a boat, and when he came on a boat he was welcomed as a citizen. Now we have 1.5 million people working in this country as temporary migrants with no pathway to permanency, no pathway to citizenship. We have a two-tier economy, and that's not good enough. The people who are putting food on our plates deserve respect, they deserve dignity, and they deserve the same rights that you and I enjoy.
Go Union!
These changes to the English language requirements for citizenships, they are the latest change in a trend that started in the early 1990s. Before the 1990s, we didn't lock people up in, mandatory detention centres. We didn't lock people up offshore. If you came here as a worker, you had the right and the knowledge that eventually you would be a citizen. People don't have that anymore, and it's not good enough. And politicians will do what the people ask them to. That's the truth. The politicians are like a pendulum. If we get enough people out on the street fighting for our rights, the politicians, they will enact them, okay? So our challenge between now and the next election and beyond the next election is to get people on the street. This is a pretty small rally today, but it's the first of many. We're going to rally in Springvale, we're going to rally in Dandenong, we're going to rally in Melton, and we're going to keep making noise until these laws, they're not just changed to change the citizenship requirements, we want to change our whole migration system so that these people behind me can stay here for the long term and continue to contribute to society, continue to contribute as union members, and continue to contribute as citizens of this country. Thank you very much.